Yeah, baby.
Hey guys, Dalton here with Myers Tactical, and today we're going to be talking about magazine base plates. They serve several purposes. The purpose for mine that I got was to extend the grip on my carry gun, my concealed carry. I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoy carrying my Polymer 80 Glock 19. It's comfortable, accurate, and reliable. I don't have any issues out of it ever. We just did a video on the 500 rounds that we shot through it just to test to see what it was going to do. The biggest complaint I had is the metal adjustable 3.5 pound trigger. That thing got smoking hot. I'll put a card up to that video in this video so you guys can check it out. But the one problem that I have with the Glock 19 or the Polymer 80, it's got a designation. I think it's like PF 940 CV1 or something like that. But it's the Polymer 80 lower that accepts Glock 19 parts. Okay, this here is my carry gun. I carry this one just about every day. But do you see how the meat of my hand right there sticks up past this beaver tail? So it'll catch it. That slide catches my hand sometimes. And really bites it. You can see a little bit there. Right there is the picture of when it happened. So I need to extend this grip somehow. So I could buy you can do the Glock 17 mags where you put a little X grip down here. But if you do a Glock or a base plate for these, some of them add 2. I've seen some of them add 4. So it just depends. I'm not going to walk around with like a 35 round mag sticking out of my Glock 19, but I wanted to make something, or I wanted to have something that would allow me to extend my grip a little bit. So what we'll do is I'll show you how to take a base plate off and put one back on. Very simple process. All right, so you see this is the base plate here, and this is a little nipple that there's a little plastic plate that covers the spring under this base plate. And you just got to push this down and clamp the 2 sides of the magazine to get it to come off. Right, there we go. Pretty simple. There's some tabs over here I'll show you when I get this thing off that help hold on this base plate. But let's start taking it off. Make sure you put your finger back here to hold that spring from going whaley on you. So there you go. There's that. There's your base plate. Okay, and if you can look in there, right there, there's 2 little indentions that they marry up to these little tabs in the magazine right here, and those help hold that base plate on. So there's your spring, your follower, okay, and then this little base plate, or this little, I'm going to call it a nipple plate because I don't know what it's called, but that just sits in there like that when you got your base plate on, and it holds that or the spring tension. Let me turn that around for you. Try to put it on the right way. There we go. See, it sits in just like that. When you're taking your base plate off, some people use like vice grips. They don't put them on there too tight, just enough to compress those sidewalls a little bit. But some people put them in a vice. I use my vices that God gave me right here. Okay, those are all I need. Probably all you need too. It won't be that difficult just to squeeze them together and pop them off. But anyway, so I'm going to put my base plate on. So it comes off. You can see that there's nothing on the back of this base plate, and then there's a lip here to catch the front lip here. So that's exactly what we're going to do. You're going to put this one on the same way you took it off. I like to compress that little nipple plate down a little bit, and then I just compress those sides again. Ease that plate over, and then it clicks right into place. And you can see down in there that, and you can even take your 3/32 punch and feel around for that nipple. Make sure you got it. Yeah, it's in there. And then you could load up your mag too. Make sure it loads up okay and feeds okay. I like to do that. We'll just get a couple and load it up real quick. And I'm just checking to make sure that follower in the spring is working good with that new base plate on it. That's all I'm going to do. I'll just put 10 or so in there and then feed them out with my thumb. Okay, they're in there. Let's make sure they're feeding okay. Yep, so far so good. Yeah, so they feed out really well. And then I want to show you real quick what this does to the grip on your 19 now. See, it extended that grip, so now you actually have a place for your pinky to go, and it gives you a bunch of extra room on your grip. So now, if you notice, the meat of my hand is now under that beaver tail, so it's not in the way of getting hit by the slide. It will make it more comfortable to shoot, plus it gives me 17 rounds instead of 15. So, guys, that's pretty simple. If you got any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're clicking the subscribe button, and make sure you turn on your post notifications so you know when we're posting new content. Thanks for watching.